An embarrassing confession. There was a period of time several years ago where I struggled to work out consistently. Yes, a gym owner who spent all day in the gym, I was there from sunrise to sunset, found it difficult to work out consistently, even though I was surrounded by weights. And I literally practically lived in a gym. I always told myself, well, I'll do it after I finish blank, or I don't have much time before my next appointment, or, I'll do it tomorrow, when I've got more energy. And there was always something holding me back, always something pulling for my time and attention that kept me from doing it. And one of the biggest reasons is because I was always looking for that ideal workout scenario, like, oh, I need to have more energy to work out, or oh, I don't have like a full hour to work out, so therefore I'm not going to do it at all. And because I was looking for this ideal scenario, I only worked out probably about half as much as what I should have. And it wasn't until I stopped worrying about the stars aligning perfectly that my situation improved. I had to stop thinking about, like, oh, I have to have a great workout, or I have to have all this time, and I have to feel my absolute best to work out. And instead, I just focused on what I could do, or what little time I had, and tried to make the most of it. Or, if I was feeling tired, I would still, sometimes that meant going through the motions. And that was okay. And that simple mindset shift changed everything. And as a result, I now consistently work out pretty much every single day. Now, to be clear, I don't go 100% full steam ahead. Sometimes the intensity is scaled back, but I do work out pretty much every single day. And so I've been thinking about this a lot lately with a lot of the stuff that I have on my plate. There's a lot of times where mediocre workouts I'm okay with, and that's fine. I think this is important to share because I think it's something we all need to be reminded about. So some days you're not going to be at your best. That's okay. You're going to feel tired. You might, like, your back or your shoulder or your knees might not feel great. That's okay. Some days you're not going to want to work out. You're not going to be motivated to work out. That's okay. Some days you're going to be stressed or short on time or running low on sleep. That's okay. My advice to you would be, regardless of the circumstances, do it anyway. Focus on the process, focus on doing what you can do, and go through the motions, even though when it's not ideal. And if you do that, what you'll discover is two things, I believe. First, some of those days when you don't feel like you've got any gas in the tank and you feel like you're drowning, and you've got a million things going on, a workout turns out to be like the best thing for you. It's like, oh man, that was the stress reliever that I so desperately needed, and I didn't even realize it until I got done. And second, when you work out when you don't feel like it, you'll end up working out a lot more often. Naturally, of course, no shocker there. And you're going to work out a lot more often over the course of the year. That means you're going to burn more calories, which is going to help you decrease body fat. That means you're going to exercise more often, which will help strengthen your muscles. And that means you're going to get your heart rate up, and it's going to be better for your heart health, and you're going to have more energy. And so, to me, the take home message is pretty clear. Don't let what you can't do stop you from doing what you can. Even when your circumstances aren't ideal, do it anyway. Your future self will be glad you did.